Welcome, summoners, to another electrifying Alliance War season. Prepare yourselves for epic showdowns as our Elite Four Lokians take on the fiercest opponents in the battle realm. Will our alliance rise to the top and claim victory, or will we face the crushing blow of defeat? Stay tuned, smash that like button, and subscribe for more MCOC action. Let's fight. It is time for war number 2 on the season. This time around we are up against EVO, Cohesion New Vision. I have 5 fights this war, Path 6 in Section A, 1 fight on Path 9 in Section B, and 2 mini-bosses. Let's jump in and see how I do. For this war, I'm bringing in the team of Chee'ilth, Hulk, and Moleman. You're going to see a lot of Chee'ilth action in this war. So first fight up is going to be Overseer. He is a global defender. What that means is until I get a clarity charge, he has a chance to either auto-block my mediums and lights or evade. Plan here, parry, heavy, get my clarity charge, and then we can just fight like normal. So you can see here, it's going to take 5 parry heavies. There's number 2. There's number 3. There's number 4. And we just need 1 more. Okay, well, he throws a special. It's a 10% chance for him to evade. Let's go ahead. We tried to counter a special, and he evaded. That was a 10% chance. Now it's a 20% chance. He evades again. Now he's still at a 20% chance, and he evades again. If I had that luck on crystals, man, I'd have the best roster in the game. Now I've got my clarity charge. Now it's just a matter of, let's get out of this fight. I've lost, a little bit of health. It's going to cost me a health potion, but it is a full attack bonus and it is a victory. All right, next fight up on the path is going to be Ebony Maw. I had the choice here of using Chee'ilth or Hulk for this fight. I chose Chee'ilth because she's got a neat interaction that when he does put the falter on you, she can shrug it. So as long as you're not in kind of the middle of the swing when the falter hits, you're okay because you're not going to falter and you're not going to degen. I did forget one thing in this fight though, and I'll show you coming up here in a second. But the plan going in here was just to kind of fight it like a normal Maw fight. I'm not going to try to worry about reparries. I will heavy counter his specials just because she's got a long range on her heavy attack and it's very easy to do. Now here, the one thing that I forgot on this node is if you end your combos differently, you get a guaranteed crit. And he is going to cause you to miss. So you'll see here, I ended the last combo in a light. There, I try to enter it in a heavy and go into a special, and it just causes me to throw this special into his block. So not very smart there. Forgot about the node. Does cost us, our invulnerability boost, which isn't a big deal. But what is a big deal is the chip damage on that special with the 6 prowess that he had up. So yeah, hindsight, I would have remembered that. I would have thought going in, okay, make sure we're ending every combo the same. But at this point, I just want to get out of the fight. We're going to throw a special 2 here. Doesn't quite take him down. We're going to try and bait a special 1. Okay, you notice I don't even worry about trying to heavy counter it. I looked at the timer. I was in good shape, and we can just finish it off. Once again, full attack bonus, just going to cost me some heals. All right, jumping ahead, I do have the second fight on Path 9, which is Jessica Jones, and it's on the One Eye Open Hazard Shift node. I was a little bit worried about this fight. I've never used Chee'ilth in this situation. I very seldom have used Chee'ilth in war because we used to have Clown in my battle group, and he has a rank 3 and usually took these fights. So the plan here going in was to try to build up the global charges so I could get clarity. I'm going to take a little damage back, so I throw on the regen boost. The plan here is just to parry, get a couple light hits in, and you can see I'm trying to build up the clarity charges. Not so much worried right at the moment about my cleanse charges, although I do shorten the timer by doing parries. Now I've got the clarity up. Now I can play like normal. Plan here now, the rest of this way, is to counter her heavy to kind of reduce the timer on my cleanse charges, and then just kind of fight like normal. So you can see I've now got 2 of the clarity charges up. Not a big deal. I've got 2 cleanses. I counter her heavy. I'm out of cleanses, but at the same time, I'm going to be getting them back. If a couple of the debuffs get on me, it's not the worst case scenario because of what I'm going to do right here. I am going to throw a special 3. So the nice thing about Chee'ilth special 3 is when she comes out of this, she's going to have a heal. So between the combat regen boost at the beginning and her heal, I'm going to pretty much counteract any of the damage that was done at the very beginning of the fight from when I open. And, some of the damage I have taken from some of the, debuffs that have slipped through. Really now it is just like I said, baiting heavies, countering heavies. I do throw a special one here because it's safe. We have a bunch of bleeds on her and she's going to bleed out, and went much better than I thought it was going to going into that fight. Right, this next fight, if you blink, you may just miss it. This is a fight that I took last war. This time it is just a rank 5 6-star. Plan same as last time. You can see I've got the skill boost still on. I'm going to go in with a power start 1, parry heavy a couple times, drop a special 2, and wipe them out. So here we go. And if I could ever do this fight and not miss a parry, it would go so much better. There I missed the parry. Not a big deal. Just kind of slows the fight down. I do get rooted for a second. Not a big deal. There we go. There's another parry. I've got enough charges to this point. I'm just going to let him hit in my block, and you can watch this special 2 do its thing. Doesn't quite kill him, so you know what? We'll just parry and we'll hit him a couple times, and that's it. Quick little 24-second fight. Last up for this war was another fight that I was worried about. Any of the hazard shift fights using Chee'ilth. Was concerned going in because I wasn't sure exactly how it works. This one, I'm going to get parries in, although it won't stun him. It will still help the cleanse timer when I can. And then I'm going to heavy counter his heavy, which will do a couple things. It'll put more bleeds on him. It pauses the bleeds, and it helps my cleanse charges. So here you go. You can see here, just a heavy counter. We're at 7 cleanse charges already, and we just started this fight, which is really nice. There we go, and we're building up the heavy. There we did have a couple things that we had to cleanse, but we're back up to 7, and now we're going to heavy counter into a special 1. And we're, 25 seconds in. He's 30% down, more or less, so I'm very pleased with the way this is going. I don't have to worry about the 10-hit timer on Void here because she's going to cleanse them. If I run out of cleanse charges, it's not the end of the world. It's just a matter of, not letting myself get hit. Keep countering, keep evading specials, doing what we need to do to stay safe. Could have probably finished that combo there. Not sure exactly why I didn't, but I think it was just a matter of really being super sensitive to the cleanse charges. Trying to keep them topped up. He is now down to 10%. I thought he was going in for a heavy or something there and got hit a couple times, but you know what? That's about as clean as I can do a Void fight. I'm very pleased with that, very happy with the results of this war in general. And with that, 4 Loki should have another win. Once again, war not quite over yet, but as long as we don't mess up the last couple fights, we are in good shape. Looking at my record for the season, I have 11 kills, 0 deaths, 4 Lokis improved to 2-0. And if you want, the rest of this video is going to be some fights from my free-to-play account. Feel free to watch them if you want. If not, thank you for watching, and until the next one, take care all.